Hello and good morning everyone. This is Tommy for the Market Zone, and this is a new weekly market analysis video, a short video where I'm going to discuss the technical situation following the Brexit fallout. We have the EU summit today, 2 days that can change things in the market, and I'm going to cover some of the assets that may be affected by the EU summit. And thank you for joining me. If you haven't had the chance to read the weekly market analysis this week and see what I'm focused on, this is where you can see it, the marketzone.tumblr.com. You can read and download your copy of the weekly market analysis. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. I want to start with the S&P 500, and we can see that the S&P is below the 200 days moving average, below the 50 weeks moving average, which are pretty much on the same level, and the S&P basically did what I expected it to do, pressed down on Monday as a continuation move of Friday's sell-off. And if you recall, and if you read the weekly market analysis, you know that I wrote that what matters is the weekly close in relevance to this support line. If the S&P will close the week above 2020, and even better 2050, 2040, back in the bottom of the trading range here, it will be a bullish signal. The fact that it declined below the 50 weeks moving average on Monday doesn't mean anything to me, except the fact that right now the 200 days moving average is a resistance. So pay attention to 2020, 2040, 2050. These are the resistance level right now, and if one of these levels will act as resistance and press the S&P below the 200 days moving average, maybe we will have a bearish week next week. Next week is jobs week, it can be bearish. So S&P right now below the support of the moving averages, but it's just Monday. We have the EU summit ahead of us, so these are the levels that you should monitor over the next 2 days. One more thing about S&P in stocks is a view of the VXX chart that I sent to the Elite Zone members already yesterday with several setups that are already in profits. The VXX chart shows that $18 to $19 is daily resistance zones, and we already see the initial reaction where the VXX created a bearish pin bar after touching the resistance zone. So pay attention to this zone. We may see another press up that will provide another opportunity to bet on contraction of the VIX, and also that means that the S&P should climb higher. So if you are trading options, maybe it's time to try to sell volatility, to bet against volatility, or just trade the VXX lower or XIV if you want to buy the XIV. So interesting scenario here on VXX in addition to the S&P situation. Quick look at EURUSD shows that the PRZ of this bullish godly that I mentioned in the weekly market analysis this week still holds. You see that the price reacts to it. We have buyers coming in, and the first level that the EURUSD will test is the 200 days moving average. Right now it is a resistance. If you recall, and if you read, my bullish scenario suggested that first EURUSD will test from 1.1, it will test the 1.11 and then 1.12 or a little bit higher than that. It will test this uptrend line, and final target level will be 1.14 again, but I'm not sure that the EURUSD has the power to overcome 1.13. So pay attention. First level 1.11, 1.12 and 1.13. Focus on that if you want to buy EURUSD. The key support is 1.1. The last chart I want to cover in this video is XAUUSD gold. If you read the weekly market analysis, you saw the GLD chart that shows the similar price behavior, just a different channel there. Right here we see a trading channel with a false break, and now the price is entering back into the channel. If the situation, if the price will indeed decline below the top of the trading channel, we might see it decline toward 1300 and 1280 to test support there and confirming the false break scenario. In GLD, the situation was slightly different. You see the trading channel, you see the price touching the top of the trading channel, creating daily doji, and again the same scenario. It may be heading to decline towards the bottom of the trading channel. So XAUUSD is definitely in focus this week. I want to sell it. I sold it yesterday for a profit, and now I have no position on. I'm waiting to see how this day develops, and maybe I will find another bearish opportunity that I can exploit and make some profit out of it. So that's it for this video. The purpose of the video was to give you a quick update on some of the setups and trading ideas and analysis that I posted on the weekly markets analysis on Sunday. I wanted to see how Monday plays out, where the price will be after Monday's opening, and right now everything seems to go in according to the plan. We have to see how the markets react to the EU summit today and tomorrow, but everything, the setups are pretty much where I wanted them to be, and we have to see how all these trading ideas play out by the end of the week. Thank you for watching. I hope you find it useful, and don't forget, if you want to take your trading to the next level, you want to understand what it is I'm doing and how I'm doing it on a daily basis, you can subscribe to the Elite Zone. The trial period costs you only $9.99, and you can find out more about my techniques. Join the Elite Zone members in their profits, and actually have direct access to me. So thank you again. If you want to subscribe, send me an email to tomerj@themarketzone.net, and I will respond immediately. Thanks. See ya.